What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy JC Talks. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. In last week's video, we talked about Western women. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about OnlyFans. The reason why I'm talking about today's topic is because I see a lot on social media. I see a lot at my college. I see a lot of girls, just very interested in doing it. I see a lot of OnlyFans models, a lot of OnlyFans creators making a lot of money.
I'm making 10 grand a month on OnlyFans. I was like, what the heck?
Get your ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
That's so true.
You have to surround yourself with people that want to work.
So far this month, I made $2,540 US. November, 4,000. October, 8,000. September, 9,000. And August, 6,000.
I already know the comments. I already know people are going to be, JC, are you shaming OnlyFans models? Oh, are you judging? Oh, you're not perfect. Look, man, I make videos on interests that I like talking about. So I'm just gonna give my two piece. I'm not judging. If you do it, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's your life. But I just find it funny how like people, you give your opinion about something and people they just give you that look at you a little different. In reality, you're just giving your point. You're just giving your point of view. You're not judging them. You're not looking at them any different. Like, I have a lot of criticism for people who sit on public toilets. Yes, that is disgusting, respectfully. Does that mean that I want them to disappear? All right, it's a joke. It's a joke. OnlyFans is basically an online paid subscription website. And the difference between OnlyFans and, let's say, Instagram is that Instagram, you can't just post anything on there. If you post, sexual stuff, Instagram could block your account. They could ban you for it. Whereas in OnlyFans, you could post explicit stuff on there. However, from my understanding, there's people that don't post explicit stuff on there. They could post maybe music, cooking videos, podcasts. Or if someone comes up to you and says, oh, I do OnlyFans, like 60% of you is probably gonna be like, this person does explicit content. There's some reasons to why OnlyFans is intriguing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use that word, intriguing. There's even a study that shows that cost of living crises are pushing more women into sex work and unable to refuse dangerous clients. So for the past year and a half, we are in a time of recession. So money is very tough right now, like for everyone. Like, I'm sure of it. Like, if you don't have, other types of incomes coming in, like, money can be very tough. And a lot of these women, they don't want to work these long hour jobs that, stress them out, or maybe they have kids, maybe they have school or other things that they have to deal with. So now they're turning into sex work to make more money. Or you have jobs out here that aren't paying enough to really support themselves. Social media has become such a big thing. You see on Instagram, you see on TikTok, you see on YouTube that a lot of these models are saying, yo, I'm making $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 just showing pictures of myself. There's some models out here that don't post anything but the same thing on Instagram, and men are paying for it. Yeah, guys are idiots. And of course, we're living in a generation where people don't want to work, everyone wants to be entrepreneurs. So to them, it's like, oh well, I guess it's time to get rich. And for men, it's either NFTs, stocks, whatever. A video I found online for women who are the 1% of creators, basically the top of the top of OnlyFans creators, have said that they've been in uncomfortable situations where they're forced to do what they don't want to do. So let's hear them out.
During my short stint in porn, the really extreme acts were what was popular, and that's why, being the #1 performer in the industry at the time, everyone wanted to make money off me, so they pushed me to do these things. And it just gets really extreme, like you were saying, abusive.
Did you ever go through those experiences where you had to do a scene where it was very aggressive and you just felt like...
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail. Honestly, some of my experiences are really humiliating for me, and I wish that they never happened.
The vast majority of women actually don't make money on OnlyFans as people think, because they don't have some type of social media following. And with anything, if you're selling something to someone, or if you want to have a business of your own, you are going to need some type of marketing or some type of social media, because that's how people are more in tune. Bella Thorne literally made news when she made $1 million off of OnlyFans in 24 hours. 24 hours, $1 million? Do you ever even have to work again? That baby made $1 million in 6 hours. And who even knows how much they're making now? It's just crazy. The reason why I'm showing y'all this is because a lot of creators are getting upset because There's a lot of high class celebrities that are getting on these platforms and basically making all this money, and the average woman isn't. And to them, it's like, dang, they're taking all the, the cream of the crop, but they're not getting anything. They're just getting crumbs. If you're just a regular average girl, you might make maybe a few $100s, but you're not gonna make nothing like crazy. We're gonna get into job prospects. So the difference between OnlyFans and a lot of other things like YouTube, maybe Twitch, is that they're censored. So let's say if you do OnlyFans and you don't want to do OnlyFans anymore, like you're done with this, like you want to leave, whatever. The downside of that is that people can screenshot, people can screen record, people can save videos of you being, naked, posting it all over online. And a lot of jobs now, they're asking, hey, what's your social media? Oh, hey, can you send your social media? They might not even ask you. They might be paying people to check out, oh, what do you be posting on social media? If you're a boss of a company and somebody comes to your job and they looking for a job, you know what I'm saying? And you you look at this person's background and you see explicit pictures of them online, you gonna hire that person? Hell no. You gonna throw that resume in the trash. So the ladies that want to do it, remember that, if you do it, it really could affect your job performance. You never know. It's need a career type job. You might need to get into this type of field, but they don't want you because of your past or prior history of doing OnlyFans. Don't forget the longevity of it. OnlyFans is not something that you could do for a very long time. The only way you're really gonna make serious money on OnlyFans is depending on how attracted you are to the audience. And typically studies show it, younger women of age are more attractive to males. So if you're pushing 35, 40, 45, 50, most likely not gonna be paid attention to it or attracted to when you have an OnlyFans. Maybe the MILF category is, it's kind of popping. Piracy happens all the time where their videos get leaked or their videos get screenshotted, recorded from third-party platforms, and other people are basically selling them to make money. Into the law, you can get it taken down, but at the same time, so much you can control. Like me recording this video right now, somebody out there could screenshot it, could screen record it, whatever. Try to stop one person. Who knows if the next person has it, or the next person, or the next. So that's also a risk as well. If you are starting that, be screenshotting your stuff to do who knows what to it. Like, let's say if your content does get shared or with another party, you're not getting paid for that. So that person is getting paid for your work. If you do want to create OnlyFans but you don't want to tell anyone, then that's also something to consider. Damn, your ex is paying for that and he got it for free? Let's stay focused. So another article came out where Pennsylvania men charged with hiding OnlyFans model in her attic and secretly filming her. See where I'm going with this? Like, dudes are really going the whole nine just to get some pleasure. They're playing with fire because a lot of people do crazy things, and it comes to your package is a very powerful tool. So just know that there's a lot of creepy, crazy men out here that will do anything to get what they want. So yeah. See, and the difference between YouTube content creation, the person watching your video, you're more like, hey, like, what's up guys, it's you. But as a one-way street, like, hey, he pays you, you give him it, you go about your day. A lot of OnlyFans models have also said that there's a lot of pressure.
I'm only going to do bikini, I'm only going to do lingerie, I'm not doing anything more. But the sad reality is that there is a dark black hole of demand that is constantly pressuring to do more. And it's an easy trap to fall into, right? Because you might get a subscriber, you might get someone who's paying you at first, but once they feel like, oh, I've already seen everything, then they're going to be pressuring you to do more. And it's going to be a very difficult thing to keep your boundaries and not push past that. And what happens for so many of us is that the money and the pressure gets to us, not all of a sudden, but sometimes just gradually over time. And one day you will wake up and realize that you did more than you ever thought you would, and you've gone farther than you ever thought you.
As well as most people know, most men aren't gonna go for a girl that has an OnlyFans. You have fun with them, but for the long term, they don't want to take them serious. Let's say you have kids make fun of you any type of way. They might find naked pictures of her online and definitely affect a child's mental health. For those who are like, you know, Caribbean, you know, very religious, you know, very strict in a sense, their family is obviously not going to want to be okay with that because of the fact that their reputation can be ruined. And what happened with Mia Khalifa completely disowned her, completely did not talk to her. So trauma can play a big part into it. Like, if you're a woman and you're given access to all these men, you may enjoy it now, but later along that line, you might think, oh man, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Here's why starting OnlyFans was the worst decision I made in my life. I did not realize that I was literally selling parts of my soul and the money could have never made it worth it. I just wish that someone would have warned me and told me that I was going to be later experiencing PTSD from the sexual trauma and the experiences that I was subjecting myself to on a daily basis. I did not know that I would later need to be in trauma counseling. It brought me into way darker places than I ever could have imagined, and I never want to go back there. I wish I could go back in time to who I was before I started doing all that stuff and just tell myself that the money is not worth it. Keep your happiness. And that's all I want to tell any girl who's thinking about starting an account. I just hope I can save even just one girl from going through the pain and the trauma that I am now going through because I subjected myself to that for the last couple of years.
Man, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And then from there, that's when it could lead to depression. Might not even be in the right headspace, you know, for a relationship. You might not even know how to be in a relationship because you were just so used to just giving yourself to just dudes that you don't know. Tap off in this video. I'm not shaming nobody. I'm not judging nobody. Somewhat admire the girl that previously just spoke and like that's honest with herself. And that I thank you guys for watching this, you know, great topic. I really, you know, I came from work. I just had to talk about this topic. You know, I really thank you guys for watching this video. You know, follow me on all platforms. You guys know what you think of OnlyFans. You know, give me your viewpoints on it. You know, give me your viewpoints on how it's affecting today's society, things like that. But furthermore, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you have a great day. JC Talks. Peace.